start by talking about our first sponsor for our podcast.
What?
Let's to conversate the Madigans.
Well, now it's my turn.
Okay.
Share. Oh, look at that. I had to.
Hey, praying hands. Let's go. Got over everything. Got over everything. Global. Ooh. Look at
Oh,
that.
I like that. Look at that.
With God's help. That's so cool. Show that one.
I love it.
God's help. It's like a metallic. It's a sheep.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell yet.
Sheep walking. Let's go.
I like it. Soft
Sheep
too.
walking. You guys go ahead and go in the description and show this brother love for his ministry. Third Day, the mouthpiece. He also does Christian music, Christian hip hop, but he has a clothing line. It's called God Over Everything. Go show him some love, and he has some dope stuff in there. So
Yes, definitely.
Jesus
Love
Christ,
it.
man, we thank you, bro,
Yeah.
so much. What's good, y'all? This is Joseph Madigan. Madigan, don't get me Madigan. Would you like your song critiqued tonight by Bumps, Promise, Djlostnfound? Go ahead and get your submissions in for tonight's show, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all platforms. Let's go.
You can't mistreat me if I don't let you, so it's my fault. But karma over time gon' catch you. Oh, beautiful right in the moment. I should have known it was over. Love, I realize now the thought of you just can't be enough to get you out of my system. Yeah, I was never good enough. So what I should've done was get you out of my system. Yeah, silly cause really thought we were in love. What I should've done was get you out of my system.
Look, I moved on, and I'm glad you gone, cause what we had was pure evil. I mean, it was statutory, but you a saboteur. And me, El Matador, see? I see the red flag. So you ain't gotta be cold for me to catch that. I know I needed to grow for me to get that. Hey yo, I need you to know this is a step back.
What's good, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. This is Joseph Madigan. Madigan, don't get me Madigan. And you already know what we came to do. We came to lift up the body. And today we got some special guests, man. First of all, why don't you just type amen in the chat, because you already know who we have. We have Christians that are using their gifts for the glory of God. What is going on? 2023 going crazy. Today we got Promise. We got Djlostnf. We got some warriors for Christ, some generals going crazy. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to two brothers of mine and one brother I'm actually meeting for the first time. So Promise. But we got some stuff to share today. Super excited about what's going on for the kingdom of God. And also, you already know, like, share, comment, and submit. If you haven't submitted for a reaction today, go ahead and submit. It's a Linktree, so it's just the same way we always do it. And I will make sure we get you in there. All right, let's bring on first Promise. What up?
What's going on?
How you doing, sir? How you doing, man? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
All right, and then we're gonna bring in Djlostnf.
You was good. Me some gunshots. Like
I know, man. I ain't got the within.
You said the words for Christ. I was like,
Hey,
snap,
hey,
okay.
with the right
You ready to
investments,
fight.
with the right supports, I might be able to get a stream deck. If I get a stream deck, you guys are getting the best sounds curated by Djlostnfound. Since he made this suggestion. Hey, so this isn't about me, though. This really is about Promise and Bumps. They have a project coming out tomorrow, right? So then tonight at 12 a.m., right?
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight at 12 a.m., they have a project coming out. I've listened to the project myself, and I will say that thing fire. Okay, I had to throw some water on my phone because it started heating up. Took 80% of my battery. All right, these are all facts. Okay, some great samples on there. Some great choruses. I think there was only one that was a sample actually, and it was the one that had the mm-hmm. It was like a
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah, I know what you're
In
talking
the chorus. I was like, oh, that works. I love that. I love that. And you guys complimented each other so well, Promise and you and Bumps. Sometimes it was hard for me to tell which of you were going, but it didn't matter because it was all fire. Like you guys both delivered on each part of the project. I think it was very very well done.
about.
So, can you talk about more about how the project came about and your vision for the project in general?
Yeah, well, Bumps and I have been collaborating for a few years now, and the first couple of times, I think he reached out to me to be on one of his albums or something like that. You guys know Bumps already. He's on God Over Money,
Hmm.
under Bizzle and everything. And I did a verse for him on one of his first tapes, and he liked it. And then I asked him to jump on something of mine, and I liked it. And it's kind of like we felt the chemistry, and we just kept doing songs, and just it came to the point where we were doing songs and just trying to find somewhere to put them because we were just creating naturally together, and we became better and closer friends. And by the end of it, we had all these songs, and we were like, maybe we should put these out. And then we hit up LNF and Profit, and we're like, yo, we're we're thinking of putting a project together. We got two or three projects worth of songs, so let's put out one project and see how the people feel.
Yep.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, so what was the big thematic thing that made you come up with the title and the main track? Obviously, we're going to be playing that today exclusively here. So I'm super excited about that and for you guys to hear it. You heard a little bit of it in the intro there. So what was the main theme that came into place for the project?
Well, I think the main theme is love and relationship. Bumps and I have similar lives, meaning like we have a significant other, we have kids, we have a lot in common, and we just that just naturally comes out from our lives, right? So as we were writing, we realized the theme woven in between was love and relationships. So we said for that first project, let's kind of sculpt that and put it together to make it a masterpiece and not just a collection of random hits.
Right.
Hmm.
Cool, man. Super dope. And DJ Lost and Found, you were involved in the project as well. What was your experience like?
Yeah, so I mean the cool thing is I played the role of A&R for people who don't know. So label usually in a label, an A&R is somebody who's helping the artist to grow, right, and helping the artist put together their project. So that's kind of the role that I played. But by the time I came in and into the project, the songs were either like they were completed as demos, a lot of them, right? So a lot of it was just like like he was just talking about with Promise. Um, how do we want this project to go? You know what I mean? Like it was at the in the beginning, there's a whole bunch of songs, right? And then it was a matter of saying, is this going to be a love album? Are we going to do three different projects, two different projects, that type of thing? So, yeah, it was dope, man, because you working with professionals for one, you know what I mean, and people who before this I didn't know who Promise was, but after hearing so much content, I was like, yo, this dude is crazy. And then a lot of the stuff even behind the scenes that people don't know, that his resume is wild. You know what I mean? So it's been dope.
Super dope, bro. Super dope. I liked it. I liked the project a lot. So you guys be ready for that at 12 a.m. And then also Promise, I didn't get a chance to ask you, but we like to do a segment here on the show. It's a try not to laugh. Do you have a water bottle or access to a water bottle right now?
I don't have a water bottle.
All right. Well, go get one. If you can, do you have a water bottle like you can get?
Like a plastic water bottle?
or just some water.
Yeah, yeah, some water or just water. Period.
Oh, I can get water. I can get water. Let me get some
All
water.
right. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. So while Promise goes to do that, this is gonna be super cool. LNF, what do you
Sir.
have coming up? Because I seen something on your Instagram, something that rhymes with ton.
Son, is that what you
Oh,
saw?
oh yeah. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man. So I'm dropping my first single of the year. Basically, it's called Sunshine. Really, it's about just shining a light on like the grandeur of Christ. And when I first was putting together the song, the first thing I thought of was the baptism. You know what I mean? We had the Holy Spirit coming down. This is my son who I'm well pleased with. And that I was like, yo, all right, I want to make a track right here that's kind of more gospel centered. Because I'm one of these artists who, and it's not the popular belief, but you can be an artist who's a Christian, right? You don't always have to make Christian art. Some of my stuff is just going to be love music, you know what I mean, but it's always guided by scripture and and the message that's being given. So yeah, so I'm dropping Sunshine on the 17th. It's featuring Mike Teasy, MC Nice, and Stevie Rizzo, produced by Kardak Drums. So we got some heavy hitters on this one, man, and I'm excited to release it.
Mike's easy been on his little R&B tip.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I mean, he's been on it, but I feel like lately because he had the track with Phantom also recently come out too.
yeah.
What did
That's
you
right.
What
Yep.
did you think about that track?
Jordan was dope. Him and Just Norris on it. To have a duet between those two, I thought it was dope. Thought it was
Yeah,
dope,
super
and
dope.
we need more of that in CHH. To be honest,
Yes, we do. We need more love songs, okay? We love our spouses and a little love, a little
hmm
love song. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? We
right,
married folk.
right. So yeah, yeah, and actually, even looking forward, I got a lot of that coming in 2023. We focusing
Okay.
on love, the summer of love. Yeah.
Okay. Summer of love. So
The
we
summer of
talking
love.
this summer?
This summer, God
Okay,
willing,
I'm
this
getting
summer.
leaks. I'm getting
You
leaks.
got the leaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't never told nobody this, but it's mad again.
Okay.
You know.
Nah, it's always a bunch of fun. If you don't know who LNF is, he's a wonderful curator for CHH, and he does amazing work. I personally reach out to him when I want someone to give me raw, honest feedback. So the fact that you guys are getting him today on here is I'm telling you, listen to what he says. Even though you know why we do this. It's like we do reactions, we get reactions because we want to be emotionally detached from our work, right? We want to be able to look at it from a realistic standpoint and really say like, is this quality work? What could be done better? Where can it grow and where could we sharpen it, right? So LNF is just a huge person for that, to sharpen you and to take your critique to the next level. He's definitely someone that I admire in that area, and honestly, sometimes I'm surprised because when I start doing my critiques, I have similar critiques to him in the comments, and I'm like, yeah, you know, call me Lil LNF. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
have
get it going
received
straight.
from my
You know.
rabbi. All right. All right. So we're going to get into the segment now, the try not to laugh. And what we have is we have LNF. Oh, wait. Dang it. The
Whoa,
title.
whoa.
Forget the title. It's the try not to laugh. Okay. But we got this. Promise. Please tell me there's water in those bottles. Okay. We good. We
Yeah.
good.
All. What do we want? A bottle, a glass? What do we want?
All right, so this is what we're doing. So you know, you guys will be having water, holding water in your mouth, trying not to laugh. So that's
Oh
the
my.
point.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, it's
I
us
will be
versus each other.
playing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And whoever wins gets $25. Okay.
Mhm.
So it is Promise versus DJ Lost and Found. Cause I gotta run the back end. I gotta play the clips. Okay. So some of them are just cute, you know what I'm saying? But I'm letting you know, Promise, that LNF is gonna take this super serious. He's competitive. You
I
can see
am.
it on his face.
I am.
His game face is slowly creeping into his expressions,
Let me
and
slow down.
we gotta take it seriously, okay? So I'm gonna share this screen.
All right.
I gotta
You supposed to drink yet?
not yet.
You gotta.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna format this for you guys. Okay. How should I format it? Should I take my
don't take yourself out, bro. You can't hear nothing.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Let me see. I want to see how I want to format it. Here, I'll have you. No, that don't work. We can do it like this. This is fine, right? I just want to see LNF.
Might as
All
well
right,
see
one
it.
rule. Look, one rule. You cannot put your hand over your mouth. Okay?
Okay.
You can't try to stop the water from coming out. This is a no-go. You automatically lose. And I'm trying to set this up so that you can see it. Hold on. Okay,
Joe gonna open his computer.
okay. Let me know if you can hear this. This is the first one. I'm gonna play. Go ahead and get water in your mouth. Make sure it's nice and full. Get it held in there. You know, don't hands on the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Madigan, your head lays nice on your shoulders. Thanks, bro. That's not part of the try not to laugh, but if that made you laugh, look, L and M got the eyes. All right, I'm gonna try not to make him laugh because I will, probably. All right,
Okay, now, ladies.
y'all hear that? That's the easy level right now. That's the easy level. That wasn't nothing. That one. All right, get ready for this. Please, don't leave her, never leave her. Nah. Hey, Promise. You have water in your mouth? You have water in your mouth? Okay. My bad. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you
I'm gonna
guys.
prank my dad.
Oh, I felt that was gonna get somebody, bro. That was okay. Here we go.
You don't have a double chin. What you do have is bad posture. So all you need to do is 2 steps. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your chin slightly forward and then slightly down, and look at the difference that makes.
Oh man, you guys are good, bro. That one makes me laugh every time. I don't care how many times I see it.
Now to the story of a pig that is inspiring others. One pot-bellied pig has certainly endured his share of problems. Chris P. Bacon was born without the use of his speaking. Yeah, you have to read this story. We cannot. Oh my god.
Oh, that almost got L&M. I saw him quivering. All right, I don't even know at this point. Oh,
Naya, Naya. I, I look. Don't block me, but is your name pronounced Naya, Naya?
L&M trying to look at the screen. He trying
I,
to.
I let it go.
Let's go. Promise is the winner, bro.
Yo, don't ever do that with seltzer water. That was terrible.
You did it with seltzer
I
water?
drank seltzer. Joe was
Oh.
burning me.
Is that why you gave up, or
A little bit.
was it this one? Was
I've
that one
heard
funny?
that one before. I did think that was funny.
Yeah, I know that one too.
All right, dope. Well, promise I will be cash apping you.
25.
And that is the end of the try not to laugh segment. You know,
My cheeks do
it
hurt.
is what
I'll
it
give you that.
is. Hey, I love it. That's like that one's always fun. The crispy bacon, yeah. Yeah, we got David in here. Yo, what up, Joshua? Good to see you, bro. What up, Abel, Macho? We're gonna be playing some tracks. Hey, first, I want to play a track by Jose. He was the first one to submit, so we'll play that one first. Then we got Macho. We're gonna get into this. We got Macho next, and then we have Petey. Petey Case. You know Petey, right?
Oh
Lost and
yeah.
Found?
I've seen him.
Yep.
I've seen him. Yep.
Petey's super dope. So we're gonna get into these reactions. I just want to say, also too, yo, promise, I was praying for you this week, and I really just felt like God put it on my heart, so you could take it how you want to take it, you know. But I felt like he gave me a word and said that fatherlessness ends with you and your family. So, man, I love you, bro, and I love the heart that God is giving you for fatherhood. So, continue to let God use you in that area, man. Super dope. And like after I had got that in prayer, I heard some of your songs for your daughter, which was so dope, man. I love that. And yeah, just continue to strive in those areas, man. Be encouraged. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
All right. So we're gonna get in here. We're gonna do some reactions now, which you all been waiting for. I'm gonna open up the first song here, and we'll give Promise a taste of what actually happens on the reaction show on the reaction side of it, not the laughing side. All right. I'm going to play this track, and then I'm going to share it. All right, this is a submission by Jose. Let's open this window. We're going to share it right here. Make sure you guys can hear well and stuff. Let me know if you can hear it well. Okay. I'm going to press play. You guys hear this?
No.
No.
You guys don't hear that?
No.
Nah. If you playing something, it's super low.
Oh, wait. I think I know what I did. Okay. All right. Let me know if you can hear it now. Good. All right. He said this is a
There you
demo
go.
reference from Jose. This is our first reaction tonight. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get into it.
Worthy, you make me wanna worship. No lag in my bag for my purpose. Learning, man, I've been burning. One word to describe determined. I was down, used to drown in bourbon. I was bound, but a smile on surface. I'm a king on this beat like Curtis. Put my king on this beat, my sermon. What profit a man if he loses all? Are you sure when you die, you know where you go? Are you sure when you die, you know where you? Are you sure when you die, you know where you go? Are you sure when you die, you know where you? Are you sure when you die, you know where you go? Working, watch me flourish. Haters left, but a smile on purpose. Run it back, do the math, I'm certain. One word to describe imperfect. Straight facts, Christ died cause you're worth it. Before I die, wanna preach to the Persians. Multiply, come alive, they hurt me. When I preach, this will be my sermon. What profit a man if he loses all? Are you sure when you die, you know where you go? Are you sure when you die, you know where you? Are you sure when you die, you know where you go? Are you sure when you die, you know where you? Are you sure when you die, you know where you go?
That's about all I can. Yo, LNF, you want to start on that one? You're muted, bro. You're muted. You're muted, fam.
Thank you, bro. My bad.
You're
So
good.
let me give this qualifier. People do call me the Simon Cowell of CHH. That wasn't it. To be honest, I feel like whoever the artist was, they were trying to find the sound, but they didn't get it. Like it was in between genres for me.
Hold on, we're getting feedback from Promise. Promise, go ahead, take the headphones out. My bad. I know you put them on to listen to the song.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
It's
there
better
you go.
now.
Yep.
To me, do we grade? Do you grade?
No, I do not grade.
So if because I want people to understand, right? So I think as far as mixing, it's hard to say because it's online.
It's a reference.
Right. Oh, it's a reference. Okay.
Yeah, it's a demo. It's a demo.
Yeah, I would give it a 1.5.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Hold on.
Okay.
It's echoing because I'm still sharing the audio. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. So I would give it a 1.5 out of 10. I think as a demo, some things don't need to be shared, and they should just stay in demo form. Yeah, that one. It wasn't it, and I would definitely trash it, to be honest. But I say that with love, though.
No, I absolutely agree that song was horrible. I think one thing we need to ask ourselves is when Jesus comes back and he heard this song, is he going to be pleased? And I think
Mm,
the inevitable answer is not at all. Like, this totally missed the mark. I feel like if this was your call, and like, and you presented this to Jesus on Judgment Day, all your works are in the fire. Like, this is just bottom of the barrel, like no knowledge of what conceptually sounds good or not.
right, right.
So, Promise, what did you think?
I like the intro. Like I thought the intro was nice when the was it choir sample? Was that choir sample at the beginning
No,
Um,
I think that was just him.
they
Oh
try to
wait,
keep.
yeah, yeah, it was a sample. It was a sample in there.
in the beat, right? That little piece at the beginning, like that part. I didn't like the rest, but I like where where I thought it was gonna go. You know,
Did you like the
I think
track,
it
or
could be
what did you
built
think?
on. No, I didn't like the track, but if I was gonna fix it, I would take it back to that part, the bare bones of the idea of the production, and kind of rebuild it from there.
Okay, I promise we're just messing with you, bro. That's my song. We're just
Oh, sorry, man.
He set me
Sorry,
up to
man.
this.
no. Like, we on purpose. We're like, we're gonna trash the song just to kind
You
of.
need to repent, Joseph. You're a terrible person.
I'm like, you guys are
Bro.
going ham on this guy. I'm like, all right, well,
Bro, we would never say that to anybody, bro.
Nah.
on air too.
Not no, yeah. It's all encouragement, bro. It's all building people up. I just thought it'd be like a little funny segment to start with. Um
Well, it was a good thing I didn't
You're
tear it down
terrible.
too much.
right. No, it's all
No, do you,
good,
do you
man.
have a critique for it though? Because I think that would be helpful
Yeah.
for Joe.
Well, I liked where I thought it was going, and it didn't go where I thought it was going. So
Mm,
that's
Right.
just what I'm saying. But I would have to hear more songs. Like I'm judging it just for me, right? And if the rest of the project goes a certain way, like you work with me, I like the whole. I need to
Whole
see the whole
thing.
picture.
Yeah.
mhm.
And just off the rip, I like it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the rest, I was like, it's all right.
Yeah. No, I think the mix. Go ahead, Lost and Found. What do you think about the track?
Uh, man, I wasn't paying attention. Like, to be honest, even though I've heard this before, I think the track is good skeleton. I think if when you understand who you are as an artist, it
Yeah.
fits right in with your lane, right?
Right.
So, the emotion, the darker tones to it, even like the style of instrumental, it makes sense. I personally wouldn't want to hear you on anything else, even though you've made some other styles work.
That's crazy. He said, "I don't want to hear you on anything else from this
Come
point
on,
on."
see, see,
Just kidding. Go ahead.
listen,
Go ahead.
listen. But
That's
but
all love.
I think it's your lane. I think it's your lane. So,
Yeah.
obviously you said this is a demo. But yeah, it's and also anytime you add chihuahuas onto anything, it elevates it. So I'm just throwing that out there. I mean,
We have a project. We have a collab project
I
coming.
know, I know, I know.
So when that comes, it'll come. We have one track fully finished, and it is awesome. It is me and Chihuahua. If you guys know, just the way we met and the way everything just gelled together, it was a God thing for me and Chihuahuas. We just clicked instantly. So anyway, we're gonna get into the real submissions, bro. That was the first time we ever did something like that. I wanted to see the reaction. And a
Terrible.
lot of people that were watching knew that it was my song. They're like, "Oh, isn't that your song, Joseph?" All right, but this is the real submission. We have Macho as the first one. Now he told me this story is like a back end story, kind of like a testimony and involving his family. So I'm just gonna leave it there because I want you guys to interpret what you guys are hearing, and tell me what you think.
Cook that up, bro. If I told you my story, would you see Christ? If I showed you my scores, would you think twice? Take a walk inside my shoes, what that feel like? When I tell you my story, would you have heard life? When that darkness overflows, but you're just a child, choosing to end your life, been feeling this way for a while. Suicidal thoughts with demonic altercations, terrorizing me at night, paralyzing situations left me empty. So I started searching, all I found was pain. My mother beat me to the white meat and then charged it to the game. Waking up when I was terrified because I peed the bed. She's supposed to be my mom, but then she'll beat me till I'm dead, or as close to death as she can get. I forgive, I won't forget. You made your bed, now go and lay it near. You gotta live with those regrets. I've forgiven you too many times to count, but that last one, I could've done without. I pray for you a couple times a year, but that's all you get. There's a line you don't cross, and you crossed it. I hope you realize what you lost and what it cost you. So when I tell you my story, you should see Christ. And when I show you my scars, you should think twice. Take a walk inside my shoes, what that feel like? If I tell you my story, you would have heard Christ. If I told you my story, would you see Christ? If I showed you my scores, would you think twice? Take a walk inside my shoes, what that feel like? When I tell you my story, would you have heard life? Abandoned and rejected, I fended for myself and fed myself this trash till I became what I ate. I became the very person that I hate. How can this be real? This can't be life. Did Christ intervene when he sent my wife? He gave me mercy with his rib, grace covered by the sun, the debt covered for our sins. Many are chosen, but few were called. I pray you find freedom in Jesus, salvation through this blood. But that's between you and God, ain't got a nothing to do with me. I'm still struggling every day with forgiving me. I ain't got no hurt left for you to do to me. You did everything you could to try to ruin me, but what Satan meant for harm, God used for his glory. So when I tell you my story, you can see Christ. And the scars that you gave me, now they give life. The shoes that I walked in, now they give flight. So when I tell them my story, you would have heard Christ.
Listen, lady, I forgive you, and I pray you receive Jesus. But that doesn't mean I have to allow you back in my life. I don't hate you, but I ain't got no love for you either. I feel nothing, and that's not okay. You're my mom, but there's only so much I can forgive. That stunt you pulled when my dad died, man, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Ain't no coming back from that. Find Jesus. Seek him. Seek him. Seek him.
If I told you my story, would you see Christ? If I showed you my scores, would you think twice? Take a walk inside my shoes, what that feel like? When I tell you my story, would you have heard life?
All right, that was Macho, my story. So that's like a part of his testimony. I'm gonna start this one off. Man, I love that you're using your testimony in this song. You know, there's always power in that. I think the way you're delivering it though, is more like a spoken word, kind of mixed in with rap, kind of mixed in with a couple different things. And I'm not a big fan of, and I'm letting you guys know this right now. We have Djlostnfound on here, so expect your critique to be, just straight up and only to encourage and sharpen you. But I think there's some accentuations in the chorus, like when you say scores, and you're kind of accentuating that is kind of just off. It doesn't work. There's other parts of the song that can just juice it up. But I think what you have to do is take all this content and say, how can I make this more concise, appealing, and then keep the attention of the listener the entire time? Because you lost me throughout the song. There was different parts where I was just in and out, especially when you're going from rapping to speaking and testifying and kind of hopping in between these different styles. What are your thoughts? Let's go Promise this time. Second.
Are you getting an echo on that side?
No, no, we're good.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
it
maybe.
sounds to me like it's for an older generation, the song, but the beat is kind of like younger. Like you said, the delivery in the beginning, the first few bars sound like they're being delivered by like a Curtis Blow, Grandmaster Flash type. Um, Can't hurt me, cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in the second verse, it kind of gets where it could be a little bit DMX-ish. It could be a DMX type doing an acapella type, slipping, I'm falling, I can't. That like it just like it feels all over the place, and it is
Oh,
appealing to
you're
me. But I don't know who he's trying to reach. I think that's where you need to start, and because I don't want to be, I'm super picky. I'm the real Simon Cowell, but like I like to know. I need certain details, like because if he's trying to reach like the Gen Z and the you know what I'm saying, like this is definitely not it. But if he's trying to appeal to older Christians, I don't know why they would be listening to something on that type of beat. So probably not. I'm thinking too deep, you see. But yeah, it just feels all over the place, and it's not the vibe.
okay. Then loss.
Yeah, I actually agree with both of you. Both took my critiques. So yeah, there is on the vocal side. Uh, Dated is a harsh word to use, so I don't like to use that word unless it's actually like technically dated. So it's not. It wasn't that it was dated, but it dated in the sense where it does sound like it's from 90s, 2000s, something like that. Like pretty old. Um, so the first thing I asked myself is how old is this dude, right? Because he's probably in his 30s, maybe early 40s, and is just influenced off of that's what he listened to, right? Could be that. And then also, what did I write down? Took some notes. I don't know if the word is alliteration, but I think that's what you were alluding to, Joseph. Like the way that he was pronouncing his words and dragging syllables out, on the hook. It for me, and this is only a critique in love. I was wondering if he was still playing a joke on me. To be honest, I was trying to figure it out. I was like, is he trying to do another joke, and this time I don't know what's going on?
Oh
So
no, no.
yeah, so that might just be homeboy style, right? And this is not
Right,
even to make jokes and nothing like that. It might be a stylistic type of thing. So, but I would definitely go back and look at that, and I would have to listen to more of his music to see if this was a choice just for this track,
right.
or if his just kind of like his style. But the thing that actually worked for me is the storytelling. I There were certain parts that kind of drew me in. I want to hear more. I'm like, yo, this is a messed up story, you know what I mean? And praise God that you did come to Christ, you know what I mean? That this is your testimony. So um,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just those issues, and just at the end, it was maybe a little harsh, but I feel like he even critiqued himself in the song. Was like, yeah, I know this ain't right, type thing. When he's speaking about his mom's. So, but other than that, man, not to me, it was a good effort. Not a bad song. I've heard bad songs, and technically, this wasn't a bad song. Just some things to work on.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And Macho is kind of like in this experiment stage as an artist. He's kind of going through some different stuff as far as like what he wants to do. I've heard him do Spanish stuff, and his Spanish stuff sounds way better than his English stuff. That's my personal opinion. Macho, I keep telling you to go back to it, but you ain't gonna listen to your boy. I guess when I'm over here giving critique, I'm stealing DJ Lost and Found critique. He don't even know what to say anymore. Okay?
Hey, no, I will say that though. Some artists you need to go to Spanish because you're just better in a different
Better.
language. You're better than in English. There are artists where I'm like, yo, in English you're not, and this is not for his critique, but in English you're not
Right,
a
right,
great
right.
rapper. And then I hear him in Spanish, and I'm like, yo, I don't know what you're saying, but you're
But it
amazing.
sound cold.
Yeah. So you might not. Yeah, you might want to look into that.
Right, for sure. All right, we're gonna get in this next track. This is by Petey. So you already know this is gonna be a banger.
PDK.
Petey done blessed us. And then our next track is by Nakash. It's actually a track I'm excited for you guys to hear. He submitted, I think, a couple weeks ago as well. So let's get into Petey. Chit. Chit, chit, chit.
Top of the line, yeah. Got on my mind, I can't deny ya. Bullets may fly, fan annihil. This little light, all of my life, you can't take it from me. Everything he break, gonna sanctify me. Yeah, everything behind, really dead weight. Ayy, so much on my plate, they been waiting on me. Yeah, few screws loose, but my head straight. Ayy, flipping the script on all my demons. Freaking the plan, drinking my hand, got me thinking. How am I still the bottom bill when they call me? Big timer, big timer, big timer. Yeah, and my wrist not froze. Too icy, too dicey for them that don't like me. I don't trust most though. They wildin', they try and stab me while they smiling. Ayy, I've been on this path. Outstretched hands, put the feelings on wax. Everything's top down, heaven sent that. I'm a dead man if I ever went back. And he told me pride and insecurity, the same thing. Getting older, I don't see the urgency to change things. I admit I'm wrestling, Weston to stay humble. When flexing will pay double through testing, I may stumble. I peep game from gray stubbles who make duffels. They struggle, juggling Jay's hustle with covenant ways. It weighs heavy, my days heavy when tears rain puddles. In case troubled, prayers hovering space shuttles. The record clean, is that a double meaning my past? Another reason I've had some trouble sleeping, my dog. They say I'm him, but still, I really doubt it. I feel a way about it to heal. I'm at the foot of the cross. I used to think they'd run away when I say that. Now I don't give no damn, I'm on my way back. Everybody see this lamb, we gotta pay back. When I give it up, they clap for Mr. Blank Check. And my wrist not froze. Too icy, too dicey for them that don't like me. I don't trust most though. They wildin', they try and stab me while they smiling. Ayy, I've been on this path. Outstretched hands, put the feelings on wax. Everything's top down, heaven sent that. I'm a dead man if I ever went back. Top of the line, yeah. Got on my mind, I can't deny ya. Bullets may fly, fan annihil. This little light, all of my life, you can't take it from me. Everything he break, gonna sanctify me. Yeah, everything behind, really dead weight. Ayy, so much on my plate, they been waiting on me. Yeah, few screws loose, but my head straight. Ayy, flipping the script on all my demons. Freaking the plan, drinking my hand, got me thinking. How am I still the bottom bill when they call me? Big timer, big timer, big timer.
Petey Case with Mr. Blank Check. Okay.
Okay.
What did you think about it, LNF?
Oh, good. Yeah, you guys can't take what I say. So yeah, this was good.
Switch it up.
This is a good track. I'll say this about it: the big timer, memorable. Really enjoyed that. You always want something that people can grab onto, especially it's a cheat code when it's more
So
upbeat.
good at doing that.
It's a cheat code. So the mixing I thought was good, and the big thing for me was the Andy Mineo impersonation. I thought that went really well. I loved it. I love that part. So that kind of like kept my attention and drew me in. And it didn't come off as sometimes things can come off as corny, like you're copying somebody, but it kind of felt like homage to Andy. So yeah, I liked it. It was dope.
It was dope. All right. Promise, what do you think? You're muted, fam.
Muted.
I thought it was good. I feel like it could be great with tweaks and changes and stuff like that. It could be great, but I thought it was good. The melody choices were beautiful, beats hard. Like LNF said, that big timer part, nice and catchy. Like I could see it playing big, but for me, there were parts in the songwriting that lacked a lot. And then I'm glad I listened to the whole song, because later on in the song, he displays um, just versatility, letting me know that he he can write, which makes me question why certain parts are feeling um, less evolved, and if that's on purpose, or is it a demo and that's how it started, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I might have a little different. Like I love this. I thought some parts were catchy, but I don't know if it's like I'm super tired right now or what is going on, but it just didn't have my attention the whole time.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure what it was. I liked most of it. There's nothing that I like say this didn't have. I think it's maybe because of Tummy Tuck was just such a standout track for me. I think I like it better than this one. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. It was a dope track, and obviously PD always delivers. He always shows versatility. So yeah, I
I'll throw this in as well. I don't think that this is a single.
yeah.
This sounds like an album cut to me. I put it on the album, and I think it would be a good transition. A good track 4 or something like that. Track 2, but for me, it doesn't have single potential. So maybe that's also what kind of Promise is talking about as well, where it didn't have
But
that standout radio feel. But go ahead.
I agree. I agree, but I think if I don't know what stage he's in with the song, but I think if the song was reworked, I think it could be a single.
Okay.
That's where I stand. Like the whole feel of it and the story and where it goes, I think it could be a single.
Hmm.
But I think where it is right now, it's a great album thing filler. Like it's a cool song. Some people like it, but I think listen, I think it has the potential to be really nice. That's just me.
What
I'd
would
love
you
to follow him. If
change?
you could tag him in the comments so I can follow him.
Yeah. I'll send you his stuff for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we got people saying deep, felt lyrics. I think the beat wasn't for that song. My wife with fire emojis. Shout out my wife. You are so beautiful, darling. um, yeah, I think it was a solid track. Not the best that I've heard from Petey. Um, I guess I was just expecting more. Maybe that's what it was. I was expecting more. I love you, Petey. God bless you, bro. I appreciate you submitting. All right. This next one is by Nakash. And after this, submissions are open. So if you have not submitted yet, get it in, because we're gonna do maybe like a 5-minute wait, but it's not gonna be long after the song. We're gonna be doing the critique. If it's not in there, I'm not gonna hold these brothers. I already appreciate all the time they've given me so far, so I'm not gonna just make them sit here. You know what I'm saying? These is husbands. These is fathers. Okay, they got lives. All right, let's get into this next track. Nakash, let's get it. Hey, y'all gonna like this one, boy. Somebody tag Nakash in the comments. Come on. That sample crazy.
Yeah, love. We living in violence, cause too many people is living in silence. silence. Spiritually firing, speak up, little homie, then you be a tyrant. Feeling so vibrant, only consuming what I see is vibrant now. Telling me pipe it down, so I build the kingdom, make sure that the pipes are down. Rappers just typing now, words without substance, I see you bluffing. Product of nothing, look, been there before, that prodigal substance. Another day where the shots ring, another life claim is crushing. Another day where the EMS, no BMS, blood rushing. Another scene unexplainable, another child unattainable. Not related yet relatable, by design, not debatable. Labels like put them online, debater do. Airheads all deflatable, risk your life for they profits. Shadow ban today's profits, too attached to they gossip. Real leaders playing possum, out of season with a costume. All the big kids gotta drop soon. Yeah.
This man said real leaders playing possum. Oh my gosh.
The bigger they are, the greater they fall. Yeah, Lucy once was high up, he was one of the stars. Shining bright till he hit the fog. Don't follow to the start of the cause. I promise you happiness never involves. Too many are dying, we gotta evolve. Especially when you are the problem to solve. Retrospect is so disconnected, can't answer the call like landlines. They threw dirt on the skills now. Every bar is a landmine. Punchlines, I'm a landmine. When the word is bonded, I'ma stand by. No stain, sun bleach, earn my stripes like tan lines. Dark and light is a thin line. Turn the dark to light, can repair time. Nowadays, that's a rare find. Gosh,
Could have been a feature on that. I could have featured that sample. Just saying.
Oh my
god. Yo, Kosh. Went crazy, bro. Go ahead, LNF.
Oh, you got me first. Okay.
You was on the screen, so.
So I liked it, don't love it. I'll say that. This is the type of track that I would playlist on my playlist, but I'm not sure if it would make like my top 100 songs of the year type playlist. Right? So it's enjoyable, but it wasn't to the point where I'm like, yo, I gotta listen to this for me. So there were some in the production, there were some really good choices. I felt like there was like this warp. I don't even know the word you would use for, but like a warping sound for the bass line and for the low end stuff that was really interesting, that I feel like I haven't heard in music in a long time. Maybe it's just what I'm listening to. So I thought that was really interesting. But the only, like, nothing was bad. There's nothing I could say on my end that I felt like was bad. Maybe the mixing I felt like on the low end could have been touched on, but I can't say for sure because I'm not in person. It's hard to say, over the internet. But other than that, yeah, I enjoyed the track. But to me, it just didn't wow me though.
No. Scratch everything Djlostnfound said. That was the greatest track.
I'm out.
Go ahead, Promise. What do you think?
Nah, I liked. I really liked the lyric choice, the pattern choice. The production was solid. I don't know about like the song arrangement on a whole. Like, I'm not sure. Was there a chorus? I'm not sure. Like there's like little things that maybe said to me like, oh, no, it's not going to be a top song. But I thought it was, like you said, very enjoyable. It's great. I'd listen to it. I think I'd listen to it again. But I'm still there's in terms of song structure and songwriting in that way. I'm just unsure in that sense. But I definitely know he can rap, and I would listen to him again, and I'm going to follow him. So that's a good direction.
So it looks like I got two people to sing you, Nakash and Petey. Bro, you'd be surprised how many super talented CHH artists there are, bro, that people don't know about. And that's one reason why we do this, is one, to help people grow, but also two, to showcase some of the upcoming talent in CHH that you might not have heard of. Nakasha's been grinding for a while, doing a lot of rap challenges, winning a lot of rap challenges. Almost every one that he's been on, he's almost winning at this point. You know, and I think there's something to learn from as an artist. Like I was just telling LNF yesterday, you know whose rollouts have been super crazy? Miles Minnick, bro. Miles Minnick, his rollouts are crazy. Like every time, it's like he captivates his audience with like snippets of things that are actually relevant and going on within his audience, and then he capitalizes on it by adding, hey, we're gonna actually like the sober, how he's going to address the comments that is actually like something that's happening in our society, something that, you know, Christians are being shamed for standing up for righteousness or good values or being good fathers, and that's being looked upon. What did I just say? Looked down upon, instead of, you know, murdering people and being violent and doing drugs, and
Right.
that's being embraced, right? So relevant to the genre, but also relevant to his listeners. I know Amy said she's gonna send something in here, a beat that we would review. LNF, you heard her beats before, right?
Yeah, I
I think
heard.
you heard
Actually, I
one.
heard her for the first time. I think maybe on a couple of shows. Yeah, yeah.
She's cold.
Mm-hmm.
She's cold with the beats.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're gonna take a quick little commercial break. Just to let you guys know, April 7th, 1 month from today, is going to be the first day that we release an episode to our podcast. A place to conversate with the Madigans, a safe place to conversate. My bad, I messed up my own title. That's crazy. I got a video though. Here, check it out. First, start by talking about our first sponsor for our podcast.
Whoops.
A safe place to conversate, the Madigans.
Well, now it's my turn.
Okay.
Share. Oh, look at that. I had to.
Hey, praying hands, let's go. God over everything. God over everything. Global. Ooh, look at
Oh, I
that.
like that. Look at that.
With God's help. That's so cool. Show that one.
I love it.
God's help. It's like a metallic. It's a sheep.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell yet.
Sheep walking. Let's go.
I like it. Soft
Sheep
too.
walking. You guys go ahead and go in the description and show this brother love for his ministry. Third Day, the mouthpiece. He also does Christian music, Christian hip hop, but he has a clothing line. It's called God Over Everything. Go show him some love, and he has some dope stuff in there. So
Yes, definitely.
Jesus
Love
Christ,
it.
man, we thank you, bro,
Yeah.
so much. Yo, Brian, also don't think you can come at Instagram. Oh my gosh, I can't talk, bro.
What's
There's
going on,
something going on because I think I'm just, man, pray for me. I'm working 7 days a week, and you know, even putting this show together was a stretch for me, man. But I'm so honored by you guys just tapping in with me and being here today. We have a beat from Amy. We're gonna finish off with this beat, and we're gonna just close the submissions. Close. What is okay? I'm gonna stop talking. Okay. LNF, what do you think?
I'm curious if this is the beat that I heard last week on a couple other
It's
shows. I
not.
don't think it is, right? Okay,
It's
I
not.
thought it was new. I thought it was new. Um, yeah, she's dope. She's dope. I want to hear more. Like I said before, I want to hear more. The only little critique, and this is not even a huge deal because this gets taken care of in mixing, but for me, the guitar was a little muffled. I would have cleaned that up a little bit, but other than that, this is dope. It definitely fits the sound of CHH. I'm trying to think. Usually, I know right off the bat, I'm like, "Yo, oh, this would go for somebody." I can't think of who could fit this production, but I definitely think it could fit in the genre itself. But yeah, I thought it was dope.
I can see it being more of a. What do you think about like a placement? It kind
Possibly,
of
yeah,
has.
yeah.
It has like that action kind of feel to it, or it could be like a preparation for a fight or in the midst of a
Yeah,
car chase or something.
yeah. I don't. It could be. It could be. I think you probably would need the some vocals on it at that point to kind of like drive
Right.
that home. But yeah, there's definitely the thing I kept thinking about was big timers. So and maybe that's Petey's fault. But uh yeah. But yeah, but it just
Subliminal you. He
he
subliminal
probably
you.
did. He probably it worked. It worked. But I kept getting that like that sound of early 2000s you know, I don't want to say back that thing up, but you know, that's kind of what I was thinking. Even though
Whoa!
it's not
This
the
is
same
a
production,
Christian song.
but that
Yeah. He got kicked out.
Is he gone?
Yeah, I kicked him out.
there
Are you gonna behave, sir? Are you gonna behave,
oh
sir?
man. Yo,
You will not talk about people throwing it back on this show.
listen, you said marriage, okay? Okay, but I'm just saying.
I don't
Um
want to hear about your wife throwing it back.
listen, you blowing your wife kisses on
what
air, bro.
what
Come
you
on.
do in the bedroom, stay
Oh boy.
within thy boundaries. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, it gave me that Louisiana bounce. Like something in there was like Louisiana to me. But yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, Capo, go ahead and submit something. I know you're playing though. Amy says she named it Overcomer.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Promise, what did you think?
Yeah, it sounds good. I thought it was like an interesting choice of instruments, like because it felt like big symphony, cinematic hip hop, and then the guitar riffs come on, which just seems like more to something soft. But it, you know, it worked well together. Sounded good. That's it.
Okay, dope. Dope. All right, I know LNF is gonna you submit Madigan's reactions. Go ahead and submit there. Um, but I think you're playing. This is one of my homies, Cap O'Brien. I mean David Cap. Yo, I need to eat something, bro. I haven't ate. I just realized I haven't ate today. I gotta eat when I get off. This is crazy.
I
Um,
still got a podcast again. I gotta stream again.
I know. I didn't have time to eat today. That's what kind of day it was.
I feel-
What up, Steven? All right, so LNF, I want you to get into a little bit more about Promise's background, if you could do that for us.
Nah, I promise got to do that, man. Because to be honest, I don't think I even could give it a justice. But promise, I know he's a humble dude. He's not one to ever to brag. But honestly, dude is an excellent writer. He has the resume to prove it. You know what I mean? So promise, I think most people just in at least in CHH, you know, don't know your resume. I think you should, you know, let people know, you know, some of the stuff that God has allowed you to do.
Okay. Well,
Like some of the artists you've worked with and stuff like that.
I, I worked with almost everyone in CHH from Lecrae, Andy, The Truth, or Emmanuel now. So, those guys, Montel Jordan, uh, MC Jin, No Malice, all the way to the secular side. Janae Echo, Party Next Door, Drake, Royce the 5'9". I don't know if this audience knows any of these artists, but I'm just naming off a few of the artists that I've worked with.
Do you think we not know who Drake is?
Well, yeah, obviously everyone knows Drake.
Are
but I
you
mean,
kidding me?
Royce the
The other
5'9".
one.
Royce the
Know that one.
5'9"?
Oof. Wow.
Come on, we got a pass, brother. We came for the squeaks. For the squeaks, dog. Go ahead.
See, he got Capo on here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, we know who those people are. That's amazing, bro. So you wrote songs for those people, or how?
No, I didn't write. I didn't say I wrote for them. Although there are 3 people in that list that I did write for, but I'm not gonna say who.
Right. Don't disclose
Yeah,
that. But
NBA,
I mean,
NBA, yeah.
I mean, I was wondering how. Okay, I guess you can't even talk about it. So,
But I've got songs. I've got songs with all those people.
you got a song with Drake?
I've got plenty of songs with Drake. We met each other on Degrassi, and a mutual friend introduced us, and then we started working together around my studio, my crib. We started working together and all that, and so I've got plenty of songs. A lot
You were on
unreleased, but
Degrassi?
some released. Yeah.
You was in I haven't even seen Degrassi, but that's pretty dope. So that was when you were on the secular side of stuff, or you were kind of evangelizing in there?
I've always been where I am, so I don't.
Oh wow,
I'm kind of like
I think that's dope.
in a great space, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Just an artist.
What's up?
That's the way I interpret
Yeah.
it. Just an artist.
Yeah, I'm not like because in the beginning of my career, too I was too secular for Christian audience, and then when I got signed to the first major label deal I got signed to, audience, I was too Christian for them, like because I don't swear, and all my music's positive and clean, and so it's like I've been in this space of, by myself until doing what I do started getting cool, and uh, I don't want to sound like I'm down talking, but like CHH stopped being a certain way,
Right.
and there was a specific help me out. If I don't want to tear down people. There was a specific style or a specific way of making CHH in this box, and if you were outside of
Right.
that, you were outside, right? And I think in the last 5 to 7, maybe 7 to 10 years, that has kind of opened up a little bit. I don't know if that's good or bad. Some people feel indifferent about it. Some will say, "Oh, it's watered down," and some will say, "Nobody talks about the gospel anymore." So, that's a whole nother show, I think. I don't know if we're going to go into that, but now the music that I make isn't as rare, I guess. Is that safe to say on that? What do you think?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you listen to what you and Bumps put out, like there's an element of like
Which
you
comes out
talked about
at 12 tonight,
at
by the
12
way.
o'clock tonight. Y'all should definitely listen to that. Systematic. There is an element of like a love story there, right? And I think within that there are gospel ideas, throughout the project, especially once you get like to the end of it, and it's a perfect like representation of, I think, like Christ filled love in a relationship between a husband and a wife. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's all there. But then I think you have stuff like "Hey Girl," which is one of my favorites, and that joint. I think I could play that in Harlem. You know what I mean? With the windows rolled down, and it wouldn't be no problem. You know what I mean? People wouldn't look at it like, oh, he's
Mm-hmm.
playing some Christian song. It'd just be a dope track, dope song about love. You know what I mean? So maybe we can get Cameron on a remix. You know what
I mind that. I wouldn't
I mean?
mind
Right.
that.
I was about to say,
Okay, we
Madigan,
had
you froze?
no. We had one last submission come in, and then we're definitely closed at this point. It was from Capo.
Okay.
So we're gonna listen to the.
Let's hear it.
It's actually a YouTube link. So his name is Drew Legendary Introduction. It's called. I've never heard it. So let's get into that, and then we'll close up here, man. Yeah, that's crazy though. Promise. Dang, you's
I
a
ain't even know
true
all that.
artist. You's a true artist. You know, maybe I'll pick your ear at some point for some advice and stuff.
I'm here, man.
I always love that. So, all right, let's get into it. I never even thought about this. We can showcase like
See, this the introduction to my life, yeah. I've been working countless days and long nights, yeah. Letting my soul and heart bleed on the mic, yeah. And I've been waiting for this moment all my life, yeah. And can't nobody take it from me, this is my blessing. I lean on God in hard times when my mind's stressing. Going through struggles, I'm just trying to keep my mind right. But even in the dark, I'ma still shine bright, yeah. Yeah, this the intro, let you see my life. Get a glimpse of what it's like, cause everything in paradise. I done had some hard nights, separation with my wife. Struggling to pay the bills and now they cutting off the lights. Just a man trying to understand and see God's plan. I fall short from time to time, but here I take my stand. Yeah, this my biography, letting out what's inside of me. Fighting off this temptation, I'm wrestling with pornography. A different side of me, tell me is you still proud of me? Had to humble myself, cause I don't want them to idle me. Just wanna please God and give hope to my peers. See, I've been writing music and rapping for almost 20 years. Sometimes it seems like ain't nothing to show for it. This is really all or nothing, I'ma go for it. Can't hold back, see this is my moment. I was born for this, handpicked. See, this the introduction to my life, yeah. I've been working countless days and long nights, yeah. Letting my soul and heart bleed on the mic, yeah. And I've been waiting for this moment all my life, yeah. And can't nobody take it from me, this is my blessing. I lean on God in hard times when my mind's stressing. Going through struggles, I'm just trying to keep my mind right. But even in the dark, I'ma still shine bright, yeah. I can't lie, it's kinda hard to let people in when you've been stabbed in your back by family and friends. But I ain't tripping, I just learned to love him anyway. Can't hold no grudges, cause he coming for me any day. That's why I put everything in my music, heart and soul. Some people really wasn't for me, had to let them go. See, I'm a seed in good soil, so it's time to grow. Yeah, this my season and I'm about to let the world know. Glory to Jesus, I won't never be ashamed of that. Embrace my calling, I will never be afraid of that. It's true, legendary, working like a missionary. God got my future, now I see it like a visionary. Yeah, so I ain't got no time to waste. Gotta cherish every moment, cause my life is graced. And when I'm down, I get my courage from the highest place. Yeah, I just learned to meet my father in that quiet place.
dope. Okay. LNF.
Of course.
Rabbi.
Okay. Here's what I thought about the only thing that I felt like two major things that stood out to me. Vocally, the doubles that he had, to me, it wasn't a bad choice to make, but it was overutilized. You had it on almost the whole song. I probably would have used it on like the last four bars going into the hook, like once, maybe twice, because for me at least, when I'm hearing that over and over, it loses its effect. It's no longer special. Now it's becoming annoying, or it sounds dated at that point because we don't double anymore that much, right, in our music now. So that was one of the biggest things. And then from the production side, I wasn't wowed by the production. I wanted more from it. I felt like the the vocal sample was kind of current, but then everything else outside of like maybe like the bass line was uh, I don't know if it sounded old to me, or I think it was the sounds when I kind of got to at the end was that the sounds kind of sounded like the factory sounds you would use in like FL Studio or something. So like I was my thing for the production I would say is, and you might have just bought this from somebody. Um, the sounds need to be upgraded to something that's more dynamic. But outside of that, it wasn't again, none of the songs that we heard today were terrible. It wasn't a bad song. I just thought that you could bring it to life by, mixing and then just some sounds that are more current for the song for the production.
Dope, dope. I'm gonna go next on here. I thought the song was super dope. I like the lyrics, the vulnerability in the lyrics. That was the part that I probably liked the most about the song was the lyrics. As far as like the production and stuff like that, I don't think I have the ear that DJ Lost and Found has on that. But as far as lyrics, I really enjoyed the lyrics, and sometimes when people say things that are kind of like what we would call like Christian cliches, they don't work. But when someone is genuine and you know presents it in a way stylistically, I do enjoy it. So I think he hit the mark for that for me. And the promise is
Oh, muted.
muted. Okay.
You hear me?
Yep.
I agree 100% with everything both of you are saying. Other than I don't like the lyrics. I don't really love the production. I think it's okay. But what I do love about this is his vulnerability. And I think
Yeah.
that is what will draw anyone to it. Is the fact that I believe what he's saying. Right? There was a track we played earlier, the spoken word dude, and not to say that his story wasn't real, because his story sounded real, because he's talking about his mom. But because of the style, because of the
Oh,
delivery and all this stuff, there were certain things in it that I didn't believe. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It didn't draw me in like how it was intended to. Like I believe what this guy is saying. I believe that this is his testimony. This is his life. This is how he's living and how he's trying to proceed from there. I believe it. It's believable and authentic and it seems genuine. So I like that, but I don't personally like the lyrics. I felt the songwriting was like just a little simple, a little bit basic for lack of better words, but like not a bad song.
Right.
Just I just think it could be better in all areas, production and songwriting. But the the the, the storytelling is good, and it was heartfelt and introspective, and yeah, that's my opinion. Obviously, you know.
Right. No, we appreciate your opinion, and we also appreciate your time, DJ Lost and Found, and Promise, and all of you guys. Hey, just a heads up, I want to give you guys kind of just like an update of what's going on. I did start a Patreon. I already have one person on there. Um, but we are going to be doing Patreon for reactions, so you'll be able to get reactions cheaper and for the whole month. So we're talking $15 for unlimited live reactions. I'll have different guests on here, and you'll have basically 4 parts of the month where I'm doing a show every week to submit reactions. And as long as you're on the Patreon, you're gonna get that instead of the $25 fee. So that is being finalized here soon. I'll be dropping some promo as soon as I eat some food and get my life together. Uh, besides that, man, I'm in the comments for the next like minute and a half. And I just want to thank my guests as well. Once again, thank you guys, man. I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in and sharing your thoughts. And go ahead. I'll be in the comments, y'all.
Appreciate you, bro.